wild hunt begins!
Hello everyone, Warren here, and welcome back to the Talsyn campaign for Mortal Empires. Now, the last episode turned out to be quite the action-packed affair, as we managed to win a series of battles which, to be honest, I had my doubts about winning. But it has meant now that the advance by Estalia has sort of fluttered out, you could say, because Borgio the Besieger here has decided to do a runner after we wiped out nearly his entire force with the garrison at Aquitaine. So now, it's time to get Bordelot back. Now, Diaf, can you actually reach it this turn? You can. Excellent. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's get back Bordelot. In fact, we could get him to go out here in a second. Let's just do this. Nice easy auto-resolve. To be honest, I haven't had it that long. So we should be able to get the amber from this. So let's do that. Yeah, we did. Excellent. Right. We'll give him a chance to replenish, and then we might actually get him, once we go for all of the followers, to come out here to the Skull Reef so we can get that extra 20,000 gold, because just having the extra gold in the bank is going to be useful. But we also want to start increasing our amber. We've claimed a lot of territory, but we haven't got much amber to speak for it, even though we need it to upgrade the Oak of Ages. So there is something we could try and do down south. We'll come back to that. Don't let me forget, okay? Because this was the big thing I noticed at the end of the last episode, that the Servants of Chaos have spawned, and Durfu is caught up in it. Now, I need to get him out of the zone of control for Kargan Scion Slayer here. So let's get Durfu, go to normal stance. We need him to win this fight. With an auto-resolve like that, seems pretty easy. Wow, we actually took more casualties than I expected. But that's fine, we'll make it work. We'll kill the captives, because they are, forces of chaos. Now, I don't really want him to go after all these armies. There's no real need for him to do that. So I'm wondering, we have the ability to go into full speed ahead. Is there anywhere that we can go which is outside of their zone of control? Actually, they can't really sail that far, can they? No. Okay, so Satifios is at the furthest range. So as long as we get her... In fact... Okay, we're not going to head towards the coast. We'll head straight over towards here. That should keep Durfu out of range from them coming to attack him. Satifios then can go make land over here. We'll have to go past Hexnotl's land here, the Twisted Glade, but they have some territory. Yeah, the monoliths are somewhere around here, and we can see up here that Slaver's Point belongs to them, as well as, well, I don't know what happened here at Blacklight Tower. Suppose we'll find out when we get up there. But Goyon also got a presence here at Coward Car, so it's weird to see Batonia over here, I'm not gonna lie. But they've managed to conquer loads of territory, like you can see all of Norska has basically fallen to them. So yeah, they've done extremely well in this campaign. And speaking of them, I do have a plan to actually do a new campaign with Batonia, but to do it with a different faction, which is going to be a bit of a twist. Now, I don't know when I'm going to start the campaign off. I do have the time nowadays because of the, being isolated, but the problem is trying to keep it going once, touch wood, things come back to normal. But it's definitely something I'll think about doing it. If I do, I'll be starting it next week. I want to get it first before anyone else gets any ideas as well. But I'll come back to that. Anyway, you've landed. Ilaric, let's get you over to the coast here now. I might as well get him. He's one of my best agents to actually be involved and help out against Lothan. In fact, you own Val's Anvil. Okay, we're going to get you over to here then. However you're going to. Okay. Next is you guys. We'll take the opportunity with you, Kabuvion, to take Arnheim. Okay, got 2 amber here. Or not. Why did that not... Is it because it's a ruined settlement? I mean, it's an elven colony. Because for some reason, we can actually upgrade this. It doesn't cost any amber. How strange. Okay, sure. But anyway, we'll do that. Yeah, because there's another thing as well. It doesn't actually have the amber here. So yeah, this doesn't give us anything for that. But... oh well. Okay, Dryker, let's get you to take Bleakhold Fortress. Alright, that's better. Alright, you can level up here as well. And then what we're going to do is bring her, Carivion, and Orion and up towards Hag Hall and Ice Rock Gorge. We don't know what's going on up here, but I want to make sure all the armies are available. Although, we want to deal with this first, the ancient city of Quintex. Now I wonder, did we get the building as well? I don't know. Because there's a special landmark building here to do with the ancient caverns of Quintex. I wonder if we'll get access to them, or we might just get access to Obsidian, which is one of the missing... where is it? Forge of Starlight. That's actually one of the missing resources that we could use. That will be handy. Right, how long is it going to take you to get here? 3 turns. I would like Orion to replenish first, so let's go here. How far does this province go? About here then. Hexator, Wood Elves. Let's move you here. In fact, let's move you a little bit closer down here. And that should be enough, and we can go after Quintex in the next turn. And he'll be up at full strength as well. And then Hegria, let's get you heading over to here like we said about. In fact, we know they're not around here because we've got the Bone Clubbers. And you can see that all the territory here belongs to either these guys or Itza. So instead, let's get you to head up towards Parks Marsh. I think that might be a better choice for you. But you've done that. Naya for now is ready to move. Let's get you marching. Let's get your head down towards Toranlek for now. Because of the Servants of Chaos right here, I'm a little bit concerned. So I'd rather use this army for the moment to make sure these guys don't do anything against us. But apart from that then, that should be everything. Yeah. Okay, next stage of the plan. Now in order to get Amber, something we could do is if we head down to here... right, we'll check to see if there's anywhere else we can do it. But if you guys remember, we have the region trade-in mod. Still, I forgot that I should have taken it off, but we might as well use it. Now what that means is that we could, because we've got a good relationship I believe with the Court of Labaris and the Khemri, be able to buy the settlements of the province. So if we can do that for Kasabar and Bagar, and because we can buy the Springs of Eternal Life as well, what we'll do is... we don't want to keep them as they currently are, because they're quite high-tier settlements. And that means... oh no, hang on. Do I have... yes, we have it. We have the Abandoned Settlement trade thing, right. So what we're going to do is quickly buy those regions. So there's ones like we can't do anything here. We haven't got the unlocked version. But if we head down, Ostenmark... in fact, let's have a quick look. Is there anywhere we can buy? Because anywhere we can do, what we can do then is abandon the regions. Make sure we have an agent then ready then to be able to just move in and recolonize it. But we'll recolonize at a level 1 settlement, which will give me the amber, rather than buying it and actually costing me amber then to keep it going. So just having a quick look to see if there's anything we have missed. But here, like Court of Labaris, we'll buy that. Next then, Khemri. There we go. Okay, Bagar. And we do have plenty of gold, so I'm quite happy to do this. There we go. And the Dread Fleet. Well, can't do the Galleon's Graveyard, but now we got all the territory. But the problem is it's going to cost me a bit, just because like Bagar here is a tier 2 settlement, which costs me amber to do. So what I'm going to do is recruit an agent. Let's work from here to right. So at Castlebar then I want to recruit a lord. Whatever's the cheapest one, you can do. Right, and then Castlebar I want to abandon the region. And it will do that for next turn. Yeah, that should work. Let's quickly do this now. So Arda, congratulations, you've now got immortality. Milana, who army are you with? Okay, you're with Dioth, right. Let's give you Earthen for now. Christ, why am I going to give you Dioth? Let's give you Shield of the Forest. It'd be and then eventually we can actually work up to the ones which are going to be close to level 7. Now Foul, I don't know, let's give you training. Right, Arda. Who are you supposed to have been with? I think it was Zarkis, right. Let's get her to head back to sea. And then she'll be able to head up then in order to join up with Zarkis. In fact, just notice then here, as you remember, we are rebuilding the Shrine of the Widowmaker, but I do want to make sure we get some defences here this time. So let's get a Waystone built as well. Otherwise, I think that should be everything. Just make sure... Unassigned skill points. Colas, who are you with? Durfu, right. Let's give you evasion. And enter. Oh, what's this? Avarnock lies in the eternal summer sun, scarcely knows him in night. The guests of this mystical and radiant part of the forest have been feasting endlessly, fattening themselves up for the coming sacrifice. Many whisper this time is now, yet the guests could yet continue to feast themselves into a greater state of readiness. What do you think, my lord? Oh wow! Didn't realize this was an event. Continue gorging then, gives me plus 10% income. Well, sacrifice gives me growth. Well, I'm not gonna lie, growth is pretty worthless to me, since I'm trying to keep all my settlements that are minor settlements tier 1. So that's really not much use. Let's go gorging. Let's get some extra money coming in. Okay, extra 1,500, I'll take that. Skip for all of these. Now, I didn't miss anything during that end turn phase, apart from a couple of non-aggression pacts I managed to get with Austin, Mark, and Kenry. And also, the Servants of Chaos have gone sailing off somewhere over here. I'm wondering if they're going to try and attack Albion. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on the situation as it develops. But for now, Big Daddy can actually land on the coast now. Now, unfortunately, we're not allied with Hexotl, so we can't actually get any replenishment. But we'll be okay. We'll switch you back over, though, to Stance. And I do want to wait until we can actually get Arda to join up. Just because it would be nice to actually have a character, mage with us. Although we could start pushing out to see where everything else is in the region. Because the Tristic Glades are here. We've got the monoliths to take. In fact, I just noticed the red line's here. So the monoliths are somewhere in this area. Gotcha.
Can I offer assistance?
I'll tell you what, we might as well push forward then. Arda can eventually join us. Okay, Hotek's column's there. Which means, therefore, the monoliths are here. Right, let's look how we can do this. What I'm going to do is basically just go hidden. That way then they don't know where we are, and we have got a 100% ambush chance. Not expecting to ambush for them, but it means they don't know where we are, so we can just move in and take it next turn. Right, but you can do this. Quivion, let's get you moving up to here. We've got one more turn before we can do anything there. Here, let's go Waystone for the moment. I do wonder what buildings we'll be able to get, if any, from here. Because this is going to level up to a tier 3 settlement. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do anything more once we've taken the ports. That'd be a shame though. Be pretty cool though to see. But anyway, Dryker. And the neighbour's dogs are barking away. Is there a good chance of setting an ambush anywhere? Apparently there is here. I'll keep it in my territory, but I'm just curious to see if we can spot what's going up around here. Because we've got 2 good targets here. It's just be a case of making sure we get rid of them. Right, you. Let's go and attack. Ancient City of Quintex.
Asrai, to battle!
Okay. To be honest, I'm pretty happy to auto-resolve that. I don't see a need to fight it, especially since we're going to burn it down and replenish next once we recolonized. But I just want to see, do they have the ruins here? Yeah, the Sanctum of Quintex. I do wonder if we can build that. But I suppose we have to take it first. There we go, nice and easy. 65,000. At least in this campaign we're not running for money, are we? Burn it down. I will come and take it back next turn. Right, but you've done that. Now you. Let's get you to recolonize here. Right, and that should start giving me a bit more amber once we start taking the places. Assuming it's all going to work according to plan. But then we can have you head over to here then. Akka, who are you with? Hegria. Okay, let's give you... Replenish troops. You can continue making your way over to here. What's this? Mysterious Island? I do have to say, I love having the immunity to attrition. The fact that we can just go through maelstorms and all sorts and not be affected in any way is just really good. Alright, let's get you now up towards here. Because even though the Servants of Chaos look like they're about to disappear up to the northeast, I'd rather keep an eye here for the moment. Although, Christ, I really can't stand that animation. I'm swapping that over back for the eagle. I'm sorry, but it just looks weird watching the Great Stag hover along the top. Ugh. Okay, Orion. Oh yeah, we've still got your quest chain to do, don't we, for the Cloak of Isha? Forgot all about that. Okay, okay. What am I going to give you now, actually? 30... I mean, that would be handy. Treekin... Yeah, we don't have any of those units, do we? So let's not bother with that one. War Dancers... I suppose we could work for that. Hawk Riders, Fast Dragons, Treekin... Now, let's give you 102 melee attack. That's crazy. Alright, but sure, why don't you do that? Let's upgrade Delina while we're here. She's now level 40. And give you points in wounds. I don't think she can actually level up anymore. She's managed to make it all the way there without dying. That's been fantastic. But right. The next job for Dieth is to actually go after Brion. I want to start eliminating Carcassone's presence from the area. And hopefully we can do it before they cause too much trouble. You've managed to reinforce. How are you getting gold chevron troops? I mean, he's level 33, that might be a factor, but still, it's mad. But I tell you what, let me check. Cloak of Isha, what do we need? We need to raid Castle Baston, which is a slight problem, because they belong to our ally. But, we kind of need to do this, so... Let's bring him up to here. That way then we can raid it next turn, because we can't do it now. And we'll just have to keep an eye on the army here, and what's going to happen with that. To be honest, I'm hoping... I think actually, we might be able to manage fine if it tries to attack any of my settlements, especially the major ones. Although, let's upgrade you quick while we're here. And is there anything else we need to do while we're here? No, okay. Alright, skip all of that. There we go. Right, let's let the war continue then. So, nothing really happened in that end-turn phase to worry about, although Durfu actually did pick up the trait Unlucky. To be honest, he hasn't really been affected by agent actions. I think this is just a random chance that happened, and it now made it more successful for people to target him. Sucks really, but one of those things. Anyway,
Protector of the forest.
Ilaric is here now to provide some support, so let's get you up here. What do you mean the answer was no? How dare you?
You have orders.
Right, let's get Orion over here to recolonize. I'm not bothering searching for ruins anymore because it's just, I can make better items than what we're picking up at the moment. So you've got that. We now got 25 amber. Slowly getting there. Right, and we'll be able to actually... In fact, let me check here. Oh, that sucks. We can't get the Sanctum of Quintex. We can only get the Quarry. Ah. I was actually hoping to get a landmark building. That would have been quite cool. But there again, I don't imagine the Wood Elves were planned to come all the way over here. So, can't blame them, I guess. Right, let's get you up to here. So we can see what's going on up between Ice Rock Gorge and Hag Hall. And then let's get Dryker up here as well. 65%... In fact, what am I doing? Once... No, I'll do it next turn now. I keep forgetting to use the Invocation of Anaphome, so we can get that higher movement range. Keep forgetting to do it. But let's have a look what we got to deal with. Both of these look pretty easy targets, although... we may have to send someone this way to deal with the exiles in a heck thanks to us being at war with them. I forgot they've actually managed to spread out a little bit compared to what I've normally seen in campaigns. And that's going to be a problem if we're going to have to fight them and Loffen at the same time. We can't just leave them alone. Okay, Orion's moved. You are making your way now over to the Springs of Eternal Life. In fact, stop a minute. Let's get you force marching. Because what we can do then is set up the Springs of Eternal Life to be destroyed. Like this. And then she'll be able to go in and do her next turn when it's done. Okay, Dieth, we need you to start raiding. It's going to cause problems with Bastan, with Midland, isn't it? But I kind of need to do it if I need to get that magical item. Okay, Hegria, let's get you moving up towards here. We're not at war with Hexot. Hexoto have taken this? Oh right, it must have belonged to the Cult of Sotek, because they recently confederated. Right. Okay, let's get you head around to the coast then. Naev can stay where she is for now. I'll give it a few more turns and then we'll start moving her to actually come and join with the invasion with these two. But for the moment, we'll just leave it as it is. But you didn't get spotted. Let's go in now and take the monoliths.
Destroy them.
Goodbye. Alright, let's take it. Tier 1 settlement, just what I wanted to see. We already got a quarry, so let's go for extra damage. I would love to know how many of these I've got. But without going through every single province I own and trying to work it out, it's just going to be annoying. But it could be cool to have a look and see. Alright, let's get you, Durfu, heading up to here now.
Impossible.
Because then you can start replenishing. And then, oh yeah, there's Ada. You can start making your way over to Santa Fios. And then we'll send Durfu in when he's recovered to go and deal with these. I do wonder though what the issue is with Blacklight Tower. The fact that it's sitting here in ruins does make me wonder if the Skaven own it. But there isn't that many Skaven factions left, especially on this side of the world. So would it be... Oh no, that's the Grudgebringers campaign that has the Wat Blood. I'd be interested to see when we get up there. I really will. Okay, who hasn't moved now? Ilaric's moved. You've done. You've done. Someone has not moved yet. Dieth, apparently. Fine, I'll move you here. Right. I know we've got a few upgrades to do, but again, not really that fussed. Although, what I will do actually, let's head back over, whoa, to Arnheim. Because now, oh wait, I can get building slots. That's good. We might as well level this up then. It's quite cheap, it gives me access to Hawk Riders, and a reasonable garrison. Yeah, I might as well do it. It doesn't cost me any amber to do it, so... Right, let's do that.
will be brief.
Wow, that was an interesting quote by Orion. I mean, it's true, but I did not expect that to come out. That's the first time I've heard that line. Anyway, apparently Austin Mark wants a military access. Yeah, sure, why not? Doesn't bother me. Okay then guys, we managed to complete this part now of the quest chain for the Cloak of Isha. So, it looks like apparently there's some letter was sent off with some forbidden glyphs and mannerisms. It was undoubtedly belongs to the Cult of Pleasure. Interesting, interesting. I don't blame him for being angry. So what's next? Oh, hang on. Tabaro. He's now at war with us. That's not good. Okay, we need to move to Val's Anvil. Apparently in a mansion belonging to a Kruger, his scouts discovered an unsent letter in a secret chamber addressed to a Glade Lord. Oh, if a Glade Lord sworn to the defense of Athaloran plots against the forest. Oh, interesting. Right, so we need to move a character down here. In fact, we can cheat with this by just recruiting a character. Doesn't even matter which one we take. Which one's cheaper? In fact, we can only recruit you. So there we go. That's that done. And now we need to win this battle. It will give me free Amber and the Cloak of Isha. That'll be pretty cool to try out. What are we facing if we do this? Bunch of Wood Elves. The Cult of Seduction. To be honest, this should be an easy fight for us. But I suppose it'll be something to think about. Alright, let's get that vocation done. 30% movement range. How have I been forgetting to do this for the past few episodes, and I've been talking non-stop about sorting it out. Right, but now that you've done this, Dieth, let's get you marching all the way down towards here, ready for us to go after Brion. Let's take that, and hope that Midland wasn't too unhappy with us. Looks like it'll be a pretty easy steal as well. Okay, Hegria can continue moving over here. To be honest, I haven't seen any sign of the Servants of Chaos. So I'm willing to actually move Nayef now to support the invasion. So let's get you up to here. And then you can come over here quite quickly then. Let's get you to join up then with Zatafios. Durfu, let's give you some action. Let's go over towards Slaver's Point with you.
Misguided.
Oh, I wish these armies were going to be a threat, but they're not going to, are they? Oh well. Oh, you've moved. You will move. Although I suppose, one thing we could do is just move you a little bit closer. Because then we could actually get you up towards Blacklight Tower then, if Durfu's going to come and deal with that. Yeah, let's do that. And we can find out now, what was the issue here? Oh right, it's Clan Scryer near the area. The fact is though, it's... Can we see what the... Basically we can see there's a lot of Chaos Corruption. We can't see anything that would suggest Skaven occupying it. And I don't know if they can occupy a settlement which has been burnt down and turned into a Chaos Shrine. And still keep that graphic, you know? But, something. Let's get you up here now. We can check out in Ice Rock Gorge and Hag Hall if there's any armies for us to worry about. So I can't see a single thing. That's the main place, and that's a minor one. Where's the temple? Up here. And another Val's Anvil. Okay. There's like 3 of these in the world then, isn't there? Because you've got the one here. There's the one here at Ulfron. And then you've got the one over here in the Photographer. Wow, that name's quite a popular choice for the elves, isn't it? Okay, which one? Let's have Dryka come after Ice Rock Gorge. That's a fairly easy fight, so I'm going to order resolve it again. Burn it down. And let's just hope there isn't a full stack sitting around in the plane of dogs for us. And then Kyrivion can go over here. So Kyrivion.
Perth would think this wise.
Alright, let's just give that to one of you guys. And to be honest, we can auto resolve this one too. And burn it down. There you go, nice and easy. Bunch of upgrades. Do we need to give you any more? No, you're good. Okay. Then of course we can easily recolonize those later. But Orion, you've now done. Let's just get you marching back over to here. In fact, let's get you out of here. And take a shortcut. Just come straight here instead. Maybe we should have gone here so we can actually get the replenishment, but we'll be colonizing these in the next turn. It'd be fine. So you guys are moved. So now you can come over here and take back the Springs of Eternal Life. And that should give us 27 amber. Right, that can be rebuilt. And then we need to get them over towards Bagar. I need to make sure that Kenry don't try and retake it. But at least we know that's a thing we could try and do. In fact, let's try and do it now. While we can still move there in the next turn. Yeah. So we'll take it into my turn to burn down anyway. So yeah, let's do that. Right, so Fios. Still want to give you your Eagle at some point. It's still going to take a while though. Alright, let's give you Foeseeker. Because if we are going to get her on an Eagle, I still want to work on her combat skills, including like Impenetrable Bark. So you can have that. Valarian, let's give you Impenetrable Bark too. Fiachna. Let's give you House of the Forest. Go for the combat bonus. Samwife, who are you with again? Dryker's army. I mean, we could give you a Unicorn, but let's give you Arcane Conduits. Kyrivion, let's give you... To be honest, working on her combat skills and boosting up the effectiveness of her army would be quite useful. But we'll get that level 16. Immune to Psychology in that. Let's give you... Time Warp, though, would be an extremely good spell to try and get. Likewise, trying to... Oh, excuse me. 24 melee attack, though, and speed. Let's give that to him. Alright, and you offer life magic. Right, can we give... Give you Shield of Photons. Alright, Arda, can we give you anything from here? We can. Alright, settlement upgrades, really don't care about... Oh, there was another unsigned skill, never mind. And another one. Okay. I do have to say, today's episode has gone quite nicely, hasn't it? Huh. Outerbound here wants a military alliance, and is willing to give me 2 amber for it. To be honest, that could be another approach for us to try and do, to get amber, is to get these military alliances, especially if we can take advantage of the Shield of Civilization. Now, I think, did I not check that last episode and found it was difficult to try and get military alliances? I can't remember, but I'm going to take it, just because the amber will be useful. And even if he goes to war, we can just accept it and not send any troops his way, as long as we can keep the Lorne Forest safe. I'm not that fussed. Ah, damn it. These characters from the Pyres are having extremely good luck assassinating my characters, or just doing, injuries to them. Admittedly, she's only wounded, not a critical success, but still, I've seen... Alaric, who was level 24, 23, gets injured by someone who was level 8. It's things like that I find annoying and a bit ridiculous. But she's only wounded, like, again, here. Like, This guy just has no luck. The amount of times he's been wounded because of agent actions. It's getting to the point of just feeling ridiculous. Maybe I should change his name to represent that. Right. Let's get you guys recolonized. Right, do that. Okay. And you over to here. Alright, so that could be rebuilt, and then that could be rebuilt. That means Orion now is going to be fully replenished for the next turn, which will be in the next episode, but we can do the crest battle then for the Cloak of Isha. So, Orion, you might as well just stay here for now. Although, let's actually get you moving up ready. You can stay by High Call to defend. Doesn't look like we have any issues coming from the plane of dogs, but we'll keep an eye on the situation with Draika. Hopefully, though, she should be replenished fairly quick. We'll keep an eye on it, though. Right, that's all you done. Right, you should now be able to come over here and do this. Come on, thank you. Alright, so there's another point of amber. Now you're no longer needed. We can just disband you, get some money back, and start rebuilding here. Let's go Sacrificial Grounds for even more damage. Alright, have we missed anywhere around here? I could have swore we've got somewhere else. Bagar we just recolonized. Hang on, Springs of Eternal. Okay, here. Don't need a Stonecutter, so let's just go more Sacrificial Grounds. We're just going to go crazy with these, because while it's only 1% bonus for damage, it adds up the more of these we have. So, like, even if you include, like, say, from Ash River here, with the three we have here, and eventually 3 we're going to have here, that's a 5% bonus, sorry, 6% bonus to every single army in my faction when it comes to their missile damage and weapon strength. So all of it added up is going to be very, very good in time. Damn, you guys have made your way back. To be honest...
You dishonor me.
Oh, hang on, you have walls. Is it worth... I think it is worth it. Let's switch you guys back to normal stance and lay siege to Beyond. I mean, hell, I could just attack it straight away, because we can easily take the walls. And then once we've taken the walls, we can just dismantle their units from range, so we won't have to worry about shooting the, fighting the Grail Knights in combat, perhaps, because we can just wipe them out. That could work. But that would mean that we have to attack this turn, because I doubt they're going to actually sit around and let us just build siege equipment. Yeah, so she's going to take 3 turns to build some towers. Christ. The other thing we could do is just wait for them to come out and see if we can get them in an ambush. Because then that will eliminate this entire army, but no. Given how many mounted units it has, it just works out much better for us to try and kill them while they're on the ground, rather than us thing. Yeah. Let's continue holding that for now. Let's set up everything else. And then we'll bring the episode to an end then. So we can do the battle next time. Because otherwise we're going to be going over time way too much. Let's get you continuing around this way. So far so good. No sign of any Lothan forces around here. Alright. Durfu. Let's have you get some experience against Tyrion, or just head straight over to Slaver's Point. In fact, have you fought Tyrion yet? Teclis, Kohil, Imric. I don't think you have. No, you just got the Lords over Asur, right. Executioner. Let's have you fight Tyrion while he's quite weak. Even if he tries running away, it's not going to stop us. Alright, go and kill him for me. Yeah, nice easy fight there. Alright, that should give you I mean, it's only a small bonus, but still. Better than nothing. Alright, we'll get you and then head down towards Slaver's Point. What's this? Crone Helleborn is leading this army. Oh wow, they've got the Siren of Red Rune. I haven't really had much of a chance with the Dark Elves since their latest expansion with Marius Darkblade. So get to see things like the Bloodwrack Medusa. I still haven't had a chance to see it for myself yet. That might be something to try and aim for in the future. Now for you... Oh. Just no one has got around to colonizing this. Well, it's mine now. Alright, let's get it rebuilt. And then we could actually make our way over here. Or head towards Hag Reef, maybe. Although they've got the Temple of Cain back, but Shwoktak Mounts. And then the Obsidian Peaks, definitely going to have to try and take that for ourselves. We'll even buy, I think, once we've taken these, we'll buy back Venom Glade from Hexotl just so we can have the extra amber. I think that could work out. But you guys have been dealt with. Okay, Nayef, let's get you up to here.
Going forth.
Might be an idea to actually get her heading down this way. Or push forward to head towards the Circle of Destruction. But yeah, you can do that. Orion can rest up here. You two are done. You're laying siege here. Right. That should be everything. So tell you what, guys. Let's end the episode here so we can start the next episode off with this fight. So, as I say every time, thank you very much for watching today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. Even if there wasn't much in the way of combat, that will be made up for next time. But that you need to come and join the next time, so keep an eye out for the next episode on Saturday. But otherwise, everyone, take care, stay safe out there, and goodbye for now.